You are watching Morning Musings with Reinhard von Hennings, chairman and founder of Bridge House Law in Charlotte, North Carolina.
What is the Great Pastry Uprising? Hello, this is Reinhard von Hennings. And the other title could be How Ryanair Ensaïmada Debacle Reveals the Need for a Sweeter Approach on Airline Policies. We all know the Balearic Islands. Seemingly an innocent pastry caused quite a stir. The Ensaïmada, a traditional Mallorcan treat, found itself in the middle of a debate between Ryanair and the local Pastry Makers Association. The airline's decision to charge passengers an additional €45, roughly about $50, for bringing one of those cakes on board, sparked an outrage and led to an urgent meeting between the parties, pastry versus airline, or Spain versus Ireland. But what does this pastry mean really for the airline practices, for consumer rights, and how important is it to be culturally sensitive for the global business? First, let's take a closer look at the whole Ensaïmada incident. Two passengers at Palma de Mallorca airport were asked to pay an extra fee for their two cakes. They exceeded Ryanair cabin luggage limit. The passengers choose to abandon the pastries rather than to pay a fee, and the Balearic tourism minister Igao Noguera called for a meeting to defend the local produce and to avoid future discrimination. The president of the local Island Pastry Maker Association, I didn't know what exists all for association in the world, but anyhow, argued that other airlines would follow the lead and therefore it reduce, you can guess it, the ability for them to sell to customers. So, in other words, they thought that it would be a discrimination against local suppliers. This incident highlights the ongoing debate over what is a hand luggage, what is free to bring on board of an airline. We all mused in the past together about the ideas of how Lufthansa is now getting last-minute food out in a cheaper way. Different airlines find different ways to get extra money. EasyJet, Eurowings, and you name it, were all fined over the past months and years over charging excess fee for hand luggage. All those customers together share one thought, that this little tiny requirement for what's a hand luggage does not seem to work. So why does it matter for global business? This Ensaïmada debacle sheds a light on the delicate balance between airline safety and consumer rights, as well as the need for cultural sensitivity. Airlines must ensure the safety, of course, this is most important, and to adhere to regulations, this is part of the safety rules, but they also need to respect the rights for consumers and to avoid discriminatory practices towards the local industry. As a global business leader, it is crucial to consider how your company's policies and practices not only impact your bottom line, but also the consumers and the communities you serve. This Ensaïmada incident serves as a reminder that even seemingly small decisions can have far-reaching consequences, which a more thoughtful and cultural sensitive approach would have created much more trust and goodwill. So let's talk about the valuable lessons for global business. Let's talk about finding the right balance between safety and consumer rights and cultural sensitivity. And let's identify how we as global business leaders can work out policies which not only respect local customs, but are still safe for everybody. And perhaps more important, what lessons can you learn out of that to find a more customer-centric approach in your business, which leaves everybody with, dare I say that, a sweeter taste in their mouth.
Whether you're a private citizen, an international business leader, or simply someone eager to stay on top of the latest news, this book is a great way to get caught up on the most recent developments in the worlds of international business, tax, politics, and social affairs. Go to morningmusings.com and order your copy today.
Thank you for joining us today. If you would like more information about Bridge House Law, please visit our website at bridgehouse.law. Before you go, Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more up-to-date content. Bridge House Law. Business-minded, client-focused.